Yeah, another feature that might be handy is actually just reload from save, to avoid you having to go to the title screen and then come back here. If you die. If you game over, that is. No, god damn it.
Just jump down.
Yeah, I know. I was mainly just doing a dance to the music. Psyching myself up, man. Missed it. Oh! Freak, she still has it equipped. It's not what I wanted. Reset. Lights on. Why am I doing that?
I don't know.
Panic, that's why. It's fine though. Do I want to reset? I want to reset.
E-tank.
Yes, also this.
You certainly managed to get it very evenly balanced.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
Okay, nice.
That was better.
Just keep an eye on...
Alright. Did we do anything with the weakness here?
Did we actually try out the beetle drone?
No, the beetle drone really doesn't like this fight.
Fire breath? Or fire breath?
Yeah, we tried explicitly bombing fire on this guy.
Laser?
Maybe. That feels like a lot of damage.
Yeah, could be. E-tank.
Yep. Sorry I'm spending it all on this attempt, but this is actually a pretty good one as things go. Oh my god!
I say that you can start firing stuff with just allow. You just don't need to get up super close, like the missiles. If you go into the character swap whilst that homing laser attack activates, does it reset them as well?
Ooh, it might do.
Because that's something we should look at. There's a storm. Just spam it. Just spam it. Just spam it. Oh no.
Yeah, of course there's one more. There's always one more.
Oh, why? I thought that was it.
I strongly suspect I know the weakness of this. I'm right. Because he is exactly like me, and he can't fucking resist that.
In our darkest moments, Bubble Shield was there for us.
Oh, why? It reset us at the fucking... Dennis, you're such a nice man. Alright, we have a shot now.
Nat, this is all on you.
Alright.
I'm giving it to you.
Dude, we've got one more life. Play. Seriously.
Yeah, but then I'm going to use up all the bubble ammo.
Yeah, but we have a weapon tank.
I know. You could use up the remaining bubble ammo and...
Okay, fine. If you want me to try using up everything to BM...
You have always been the Mega Man. I strongly suspect you're going to die anyway.
Yes, I do suspect this as well. It's not actually the weakness, but it is handy. Okay. Do I want to test other things? No, I don't. I just want to spend everything I can to try and just kill him now.
Oh!
That just kills all the projectiles, unfortunately. It doesn't kill him.
But it doesn't do any damage to him. Yeah. Beetles!
Oh, damn it. He, use the teleport to get rid of that. Oh, dickhead. Okay.
When you say gets rid of him... Oh, I see. He gets rid of you. Right.
Yeah, he's immune to beetles.
Missiles?
Snowroll? Jesus Christ, that was shot. Yeah, alright. There are certain ones where you're going to want to spend Desert Storm.
Right, I'm gonna see.
So Desert Storm doesn't hurt him, Beetles don't hurt him. I suspect Soul Trap won't hurt him. Missiles? No, I don't think it's missiles. That was 1 point. Fire Breath. Not Charge Laser.
I swear to God. It cannot be the Snow Roller.
It might well be. It's like frigging Rolling Shield with the final boss of Mega Man X.
This is very irritating. No? No?
It's not that.
So what the hell is...
What's the weakness?
Are you sure it wasn't the bubbles?
It might well be the bubbles, who knows? Bubble him and just see how much damage it does. I can't, it's so difficult. Yes, it's the bubbles.
It's definitely bubbles.
I was in fact exactly correct the first time and I just second guessed myself for no reason.
You fool!
Mega Man and Roll have no health left. We can do this, this is doable. I feel good about this now.
Tool select. Title screen.
Oh yes. There. This is doable, this is fine. I understand at least enough of it now to be able to... 6, yeah. The Desert Storm trick on Phase 1 really does help.
Okay.
Lasers on Phase 2 do help, I think, as well. Could be wrong, but I think they help. Honestly though, Dennis, I actually think this is very well done. And the reason I think it's well done is because I think that save point is actually explicitly quite fair.
Don't try and farm.
Okay, fine. I could have jetted over, but I didn't want to. Yes, I want to rep on this, but I'm probably not going to spend my E-tanks. Unless it's a really, really good attempt this time. Because this way you get a shot as well, and then I get another shot afterwards. And we can just pick out the attempt we think is going best. Or is going well. Right. Don't go up. Dick. Bring! When he changes his laser patterns, it's very annoying. Yeah.
He's not changing his laser patterns.
They spin different directions.
Oh, right, okay.
And one of them I think is much, much harder to dodge than the other. Or at least I've been finding that. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he is reversing the spin. Wait for the lightning. Go. I don't know why I find this harder with roll.
Also, the hitbox on those things is a bit janky. It's way larger than it actually looks.
Okay, yeah, so...
I haven't got enough time to let off one after landing from the top.
I wish I knew what the weakness of this phase was.
You know, it'd be really, really funny
What?
if the snow roller actually froze up those gears.
That would be very funny.
We take a look.
No, because it would require charging the snow roller, and there is no experience worse than trying to charge the goddamn snow roller.
That's fair.
I don't know why I find it so much easier to do on rock than on roll. But you can, like, if you're the audience, you can definitely see that I'm just much more consistent on rock side.
No, I get that. Somehow...
But it shouldn't be that way, right? They're both using normal Buster shots. There's no way rock should be more consistent than roll when roll has the double jump. But there you go. I'll reset. Oh, what?
You know what it is? It's because you're not landing on the top gear.
Yeah, and then I double jump.
Yeah.
It's obvious.
Yes, it does. It does reset. Thank goodness.
Yeah, okay, that's what we do. Oh no! But then he just immediately does the same attack again.
E-tank.
Yep. We did a lot better this time. Frick! I've got it. I actually have it now. Come on, and against the side here. There you go. What I want. Not yet, I can take one more. Oh shit, I'm out. There's someone for the kill. Through. Someone is trying to get into my house right now. Yes, Beth, I know you're here, that's very nice. T, can you do me a favor and tell Leah to let Beth...
Dear me.
It's fine, I've got this.
Professionalism at work.
I'm sorry, guys. So, my doorbell actually rings through to my phone.
I know, it frightened the life out of your flatmate last time.
Yes, I know.
Because you didn't pick up the intercom in time. Alright, so now...
There we go. Right, now we... Oh, that's not enough!
There we go. Cool. Right. Now
Okay.
for real fun stuff.
So... do we have any lives? We don't, do we?
But we do have any... But Roll has got to heal on the tank.
Roll has to heal on that final E-tank, and then...
And remember, she could switch at any time.
Yep.
Like, just then. Okay, so, bubble time.
It's not ideal. I wanted to get here on one life in a bubble, but... Frick! I might do this, maybe. This is real hard, though. Please switch. There we go.
One more hit.
Yes! Over! Oh, yes! I am so good at video games. I won out.
Oh, come on!
Get it! Oh!
And then they executed Wily, so we never had to put up with any more of his shit ever again.
Oh my god.
No more government funding where you're going, Dr. Wily. Prison. Rock and roll stopped Dr. Wily's evil plans. Dr. Light prepared all the kidnapped robots and fixed their programming. Dr. Wily serves his time in prison.
Hooray!
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's nice.
Just checking in.
Ah!
Oh,
Good work, Dennis.
That was
Good work, creative support team.
draining at the end.
Oh man, this shit.
Hey!
He can't smash women. Quickly get the plot. Giovanni Giancola, that's correct. Excellent soundtrack, by the way.
Yeah, that really captured that old school Mega Man thing.
No.
Oh.
Yay.
Teleportation system, eh?
Everybody check out Mega Man Super Fighting Robot. I might well do that now.
Ready, you can do it. No!
No, it's a fake Eddie. Yay. Yay! Oh, amazing. Ghost Woman is very pleased with this, huh? Good job, playtesters, by the way. This was incredibly tight as a game, did everything it wanted to do. I never saw a major bug during it, which is great. So that means the playtesters did good work.
Very professional.
Yes.
Oh.
Yay! Oh man, what a game. What a game. Oh, that's so nice.
Oh.
Well, if your dad got you into Mega Man like that, he must have been an excellent guy. And I didn't know this game was made in tribute to him. Yeah, so there you go. Another thing I learned in the final.
I think that's a fine tribute, Dennis.
A very fine tribute. I'm going to start the game just because the main menu doesn't have music.
We will deliver our post-mortem in silence.
Yes. We'll load something where we've got the enemy music. No, you know what? I don't want to load
this. This is unhappy music.
Yeah, we'll go back to the title screen and we will do our...
Oh, actually, yeah.
Because it's going to go to the thing.
Yeah.
I don't think we have any saves anymore.
Seven.
No, because 7's just with Daggerman missing, which means we already got the Wily Castle.
You can always abort the castle. Oh, actually, no, of course it doesn't.
We still switch the music. Oh.
Well, we're just going to have to just deliver our post-mortem... Ooh! Boss mode and time attack.
Time attack.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Alright, well, what we'll do is we'll load up Ghost Woman's stage.
Oh, okay, so it's the stage, so it's the entire stage, not just... Okay, nice.
Yeah, it's time attack, so you get to do all the entire stage. And I'm loading up what I think is probably my favourite stage of the game. I'm glad the people sent us to this stage first, it was very good. So, Teep, What is your overall impression of Mega Man Rock and Roll?
Very, very well made. Very tightly done. It didn't exceed its scope.
Yep.
It set out to be a Mega Man fan game, and whilst introducing, clever level design and gameplay features, I don't think it fell into the trap that a lot of other fan games do by getting too carried away with itself.
Yeah.
And going slightly over the top and grandiose and being. I think there's a lot of fan games can suffer from the danger of somebody having grown up with a series that they've loved for years and years and years, and when they do finally get the chance to make a fan game, it's like, now I want to put in every single idea I've ever had if I would make a game based on this series. But I think Rock and Roll strength is that it feels like it could be an official installment. I say that with all sincerity. It feels like it was made by Capcom themselves.
I would absolutely agree with you. This game feels like Mega Man 9 did when I played it.
Yeah.
Right? It feels like a proper Capcom-made Mega Man game. I would hazard that it's more of that than many of the Capcom-made Mega Man games, to be honest, right? In a lot of ways. Lavishes love upon the series. You can tell with all the cameos from games that I've never played before, and everyone was correcting me on, including other fan games, all that kind of stuff. So it's obvious. In a similar way with Banjo and the Jiggies of Time. It's obvious the love that has gone into this game and the care with which it has been made. As for stage design, this stage is to me one of the best stages I think that has been made in Mega Man, and I think Wily Fortress 3.
Yes,
Wily Fortress 3. Is it 3 or 4?
It depends.
Second,
it was the second Wily Roll stage.
Yeah, the second Wily Roll stage is. I put this in the thread. It is probably the best Mega Man stage I've ever played of any game.
It's definitely one of the most enjoyable Mega Man stages I've ever played.
Yeah. I do not think there is a single Mega Man stage that I have played in the original series that's better than it. And the only one that we thought from X that might be better is Sigma Fortress 1. That is because of plot, right? And because ultimately, it has plot to leverage on that this game obviously doesn't want to, because that's not the scope.
Yeah.
And to that extent, I think in terms of difficulty, this game is. We found some stuff frustrating, the stage with all the metals, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think the difficulty definitely ramps up quite noticeably for the Wily stages.
Yeah.
But having said that, Wily Stage 2 wasn't... Was it Wily Stage...
It's Wily Stage 3 and 4 weren't bad.
Wily Stage feels like it's got... Wily Fortress felt like it went on forever.
Yeah. Well, it went on for a while for us.
Yeah.
We took some time. So what I would say is that the difficulty for this is pitched exactly correctly for, I think, the marketplace of players he thinks are going to play this game.
Yes.
Which is... Dennis believes that the people who will play this game have beaten Mega Man 9.
Yeah.
And have probably beaten Mega Man, other Mega Man games as well in the franchise, right?
This is definitely not something that you would want to play if you'd never played a Mega Man.
Yeah, I don't think this is a game...
It would just be too hard for you.
And I think that is absolutely okay for a fan game to do, right?
Yeah.
It is a game which I think is paced at the same level of difficulty that Mega Man 9 is for a new player. It is that much more difficult, such that if you're an experienced player at Mega Man 9, this game is about as hard as that game is the first time you play it.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably... Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
Because, and also notably, when your exposure to Mega Man 9 is playing it knowing all the weaknesses, with me having known all the stages, right? Whereas I have a very, very distinct memory of playing 9, not knowing anything.
Yeah.
And Wily Fortress took me about as long as this one did. Wily Machine took me longer.
Yeah.
Okay. So, to that extent, I think that the difficulty is expertly pitched to the audience he wants to go for. Whether that is correctly picked difficulty to begin with is a question that I don't think can reasonably be answered by an individual, right? I think it's perfectly placed, but
Well, it depends if the aim is to try and get newcomers into the series,
Yeah.
or if it's to simply give people who like Mega Man and who've played all the official games something else, so, you know, something more.
yeah. I think it's the latter, and therefore I think the difficulty is good for it.
Yeah,
right?
I think generally fan games. I mean, you're not going to ever search out. I think, you know, if you search for a series, you're always going to come up against the official installments first, aren't you?
Yeah.
So I think a fan's it's not really a fan's role to try and get people invested in the series via fan games.
Yeah.
Necessarily, it's to give. You know, you've had the real deal, and now let's have something else.
Yeah.
A bit more.
And so, to that extent, I'm going to say this. To that extent, given...
I'm going to start counting every time you say to that extent.
Yeah, no. Given where Dennis, I think, has aimed this game, given the scope of the game, and given what I think he was trying to do, this is probably the best Mega Man game I've ever played.
High praise.
I would put it higher than X, which is...
Now you're speaking madness.
I would put it higher than X, because I think X has fewer stages. I think X has better music, because it has the scope to do more with it,
Yeah.
but I think X has less challenge to it in a way that is actually satisfying, for me at least.
And you're not just saying that because you played X to death.
No, I'm not saying that because I played X to death. I mean, Sigma Fortress in X is about as hard,
Yeah.
but the rest of the game is not bad.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not
actually,
bad at all, right?
even I don't really struggle on Mega Man X.
Yeah, and broadly as well, I think that the stage design in X has more to work with, but it feels like sometimes it manages to do less than this game did with its stage design. Which is to say that Armored Armadillo's stage is literally you were just on a minecart for like 90% of the stage. And then the game lags as it's going too fast. There's other stuff, right, where I can't remember much of Flame Mammoth's stage, to be honest.
Conveyor belts.
It's got conveyor belts, that's it. And there's nothing
Level
really...
freezes if you beat Chilpankin first.
Yeah. But there's nothing thematically that's going on with that level beyond the conveyor belts. Whereas I think that with every rock and roll stage, there is something new that Dennis has tried that he elaborates on across the stage. And particularly, what I think he's very, very good at is using the mini-bosses to split things. Where he has a theme for the first half of the stage that's consistent with the stage. He elaborates on it until the end of that first segment, and then he has a second theme for the second half of the stage where he then elaborates. I think he's very, very good at doing that. And it's an important lesson as well, because what it allows him to do is introduce 16 concepts, as it were, across the early parts of the game, such that he can then call upon them during the Wily stages.
Yes.
So, a good example is when the gravity is reversed, right, in Roll's second Wily stage.
Yeah.
And you point out to me that the way you get to the life at the top is by using Bubble Shield to go up, right? And the only reason we can do that is because he introduced that concept across multiple earlier stages after you get Bubble Shield, right? And I thought that was a really good idea, and I think that's something that you see across all the Wily stages, which is what makes them so difficult,
Use all the skills you've learned.
Use all the skills you've learned, and he's very, very good about
It's a
doing
good way of making the player feel like they have learned, they have grown.
Yeah.
And that the rock and roll have become more powerful.
So, minor quibbles are...
Snowroller.
Snow Roller, holy crap, that weapon sucks.
Sorry.
Yeah, that weapon sucks to use. So some of the weapons, like Snow Roller, could be better, but that's true of every Mega Man game that has ever existed. There are going to be weapons to miss. A Mega Man game that has every weapon hit as well as each other, and have them all feel great, is going to be the greatest Mega Man game of all time.
Yeah.
If any Mega Man game ever manages it, then well done to you. And then other quibbles are, there are points in the game where there's no music in the background, across menus, all that kind of stuff. I think that trivially you should add that I think there should be like a quick, reload from your latest save when you game over, just to save you a few button clicks. And I think the main other thing I would add is auto fire for people that are arthritis.
Yeah.
Because I think that is actually just a genuine quality of life feature that I used to think was a cheat. There's a video 4 years ago from when we played Mega Man 9 where I say I think the auto fire is a bit cheaty, and now I'm like, no, it's actually quite important. But these are all minor things, right? These are icing on the cake, or tiny improvements that can be made to make what I think is a stellar package even better. So, my broad conclusion is, if you are a fan of Mega Man, go absolutely out of your way to play this game.
Yes.
It is easy to find, it is easy to download and play anytime you want to. It's a standalone XE, it runs on basically everything. I've got a Switch controller working with it because I run it through Steam. Amazingly easy to do, absolutely go out your way to play it. Any final words from you, T?
No, except that I'm glad that you decided to do this, because having previously played Mega Man 9 and Mega Man 10 and Mega Man 11, obviously Mega Man 9 great fun, Mega Man 10 a lot less so, and Mega Man 11 was somewhere in the middle for me. So I was a little bit uncertain when you proposed Mega Man fan game. Especially it being a fan game.
Yes, exactly.
And I'd never heard of it despite it having been out for
2 years, I
for
believe.
2 years. So, how have I not heard of this before? Is it really that good? So I'm surprised that it flew under the radar this long.
It is so it is because it's a fan game that it just remained hidden.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's hidden to an extent. The first playthroughs of this game are like 10,000 views on YouTube or so. So people have seen it. People do know. But
It's not quite as out there as you might think it should be.
Given its quality, given how good it is should be far, far more out there.
It definitely deserves a lot more coverage than it's received.
Yeah, I think so. And again, you would be doing yourself a service if you went down and played this yourself. Absolutely. I've got one more special thanks that I'm looking up right now that I need to give, which is, to the person on the forums called Carpator DA. Thank you very much for making the request on the forum, on the Something Awful forums, for us to play this game. Well, not for us to play this game, but for anyone at all to play this game. I'm really glad I took it up. I'm going to say this, I had a really, really bad time after Bloodborne. As in, Bloodborne killed my desire to play video games.
Oh boy.
For like 2 or 3 months. I couldn't play new games because I was so tired and burnt out. I just didn't want to do anything. And now, feel great again. I play tons of stuff. I'm playing Xenoblade. I'm going to play some Pokemon afterwards. All great. And this game did a lot of work in that regard. So, again, great job there. So, final words from me are... Firstly, the next LP is going to be Sonic Frontiers. After much thought. And I am tentatively excited to see what the hell Sega have done with this game.
I mean, it can't be much worse than a lot of recent Sonic projects.
And as part of the research, I have to play through Sonic Lost World, I have to play through Sonic, the other one that everyone hated.
Sonic Boom?
Not Sonic Boom, I'm not playing that game.
Sonic 06?
Not 06,
There are so many that they
I know,
that
there are so
hated.
many bad... Yeah, fine.
Like Forces?
Forces, I've got to play
Oh,
through
God.
that. For the research ahead of the game, so that's going to be fun for me. And then, please do look forward to that. I think it's going to be really interesting. At the very least.
Yeah, that will definitely be something a little bit different.
Yep. And finally, do this plug at the end of every LP. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers at some point, because then apparently we get cool YouTube features if we do that.
Wow, great. Shiny gold border or something.
Exactly, right?
Login menu.
And if you really, really like this LP, then check out the Patreon and give us like $1 or like a quid or something. We appreciate it because it means that I don't lose money on the LPs. It means I can pay for the Premiere subscription that I use to edit all the videos, which is the important part. And it means every so often we get a nice mic upgrade, which is cool.
It all gets reinvested.
Yeah, it all gets reinvested into what we do and producing these things so that they're a little bit better and a little bit cooler. That means I can do intro videos, all that kind of stuff otherwise. Super handy, really good if you do. You get advanced episodes and occasionally voting rights on things that other people don't get voting rights on.
Snazzy.
So with that, thank you all very, very much for watching. And we will catch you next time with Sonic Frontiers.
Fare thee well.